Good morning, lovely people. Apparently, every one of you made it, given the difficulties some people had for coming here. I'm grateful that you made it here, or we are grateful that we made it here, and welcome to the Maintainer Summit North America 2025. Please, introduce yourself.
That was a great transition. Hi, I'm Karena Angell. I'm current chair of the TOC, and since we don't have them coming up on stage, really quickly, I just want to have the TOC members from the CNCF TOC stand up. You're welcome. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Natali Vlatko. I am one of the maintainers of Kubernetes, also program chair here for our Maintainer Summit. I'm offboarding for next year. I'm so excited. But yeah, really great to have you all here. I'm also super excited that we've got a few of the folks from the governing committee of Open Telemetry. Hello. Can we say hi? Yeah, get up. I saw Austin around. There we go. Yeah. Perfect. Welcome.
Yeah, and hi, I'm Mario Fahlandt. I am Kubernetes maintainer and one of the tech chairs, and of one tech, obviously. And I'm happy to be here. And when we let people stand up, I will just ask steering and new Kubernetes steering to stand up.
Yeah, do they show up? Oh, there's one.
Oh, there's one. Yeah!
Okay.
There's two. All right, so let's get started. Some general remarks. First and foremost, we want to thank our sponsors with GitHub and Google who have made this event possible, because without their support, we wouldn't be able to meet here. I know it's a Sunday. I'm sorry, but dates is something that we can't change. However, thank you very much, GitHub and Google. And for the very special treat, we will have an evening reception, which will not be here, but in a separate location. And this is thanks to Minimus. Most important for us, we are a great community, but I really want to stress out that we all should behave based on the code of conduct that we have given ourselves as a community. Because we want to be inclusive, we want to be kind to each other, we want to respect each other, and we don't want that anyone feels bad at those events. So please take a quick look as a reminder at the code of conduct, that you be excellent to your fellow attendees, that you be excellent to your fellow people, and that you treat them the way how you want to be treated, right? So this is really, really important. The other important thing, as we are IT people, I heard that we need internet. So there are a lot of Wi-Fis. This is the one that is important for you. It's also on the back of your badge. So please make sure that you choose this one. And we will have captioning and translations for the sessions. Yeah, there's a QR code in front of all of the rooms that you can scan. Where you can basically then see the caption and the translation. So scan it, and then you will have this. Also, we have unconference sessions. We changed it a little bit up so that we only could submit the conference topics a little bit later. Please add your unconference sessions and also vote on them. We have plenty of space this time for unconference sessions, so there you can also discuss. We will have a lot of chance to discuss all of these different things. We will announce them after the lunch break. So after lunch break, every one of you can basically look it up in SCAT. Did everyone scan the QR code? I still see phones. I don't see any phone. Yeah, thank you, Muff. 3, 2, 1, and gone. Next, because we have more QR codes. So if you want to meet up in a small private space, we have space available for this. It's only for a limited amount of people, so if you want to meet up and discuss things while we are here, please reserve the slots there. I still see phones. Bob, I will just put all of the slides in the Maintainer Summit channel so you can also go from there. No, that would be too easy. I want people to sit in front of their laptop and take a picture. Speaking of good times, lunch and break times will be from 12 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. It will be outside directly where you got the coffee. We have also a separate room for seating, and you will always get food and water, coffee, tea, and water throughout the whole session. The other most important thing, group photo. Anyone brought an umbrella? Someone in London brought an umbrella that I could use. So basically, you got me? Great. So I will be in the end the guy who holds an umbrella, and then you follow me to the photo location, because photo location will be TBD. And as mentioned, we have the evening reception, which will be from 5:30 p.m. until 8 p.m. It's a 10-minute walk from here, but I can also take the umbrella and you just follow me. That's probably the easiest way. So we do the tourist tour. I should get a custom-made umbrella. And now...
That'll be your new merch. Great, so you're at Maintainer Summit now. Maintainer Summit isn't over yet. Time to prepare for Maintainer Summit, because the CFP for the next one in EU, in Amsterdam, is open. QR codes here to not only register, but to also actually submit your CFP. Want to remind you of a couple of important dates. Oh, I get a clicker, very cool. Okay, how do I work this? Oh, nope. There we go. Great. So a couple of dates to remember. The CFP is going to be open until the 14th of December, at the end of your day anywhere in the world. And I want to just stress exactly who can submit to the CFP for the Maintainer Summit. So we want to make sure that if you're an org member for your graduated project, or incubated project, I believe as well, or you're a tag lead, you're a TOC representative, we want you folks to be submitting CFPs. And we wanted to do this little section specifically because as the program chairs, we are also the people who are kind of picking the last, making the last decisions around the talks that you're seeing today. We've got some great help from a program committee, as we do every summit. But we as chairs wanted to just share a couple of do's and don'ts around your CFP so that the next Maintainer Summit can be just as good. So I want to just go through a couple of them now. And we put all of these down because this is definitely things that we've experienced the last couple of summits. So firstly, we want folks to be embracing cross-project collaboration as much as possible at the Maintainer Summit. Of course, there's going to be topics that maybe are super either niche or specific to your project too. That's okay. We do want the deep dives as well, as we've listed further down. But really, Maintainer Summit is about bringing the CNCF projects together, working together, being able to network and collaborate, and hopefully that means also sharing content and sharing project work that is going to be applicable across projects as well. So that's the number one thing that we are looking for. We also want to make sure that folks understand that you are speaking to fellow maintainers here at the Maintainer Summit. User-only facing talks are not relevant here. There may be an exception or two, but really you are speaking to fellow maintainers and contributors, and so we want you to make sure that that audience is what you're thinking about when you're submitting an abstract. So copy-pasting from some other random KCD that you attended or another DevOps con or whatever, really rework these abstracts and make sure that you're understanding your audience here. Yeah, like I said, deep dives, we want transferable knowledge. Again, you're here to work together. Maybe you're also working together in your project because your community is very large and this is the time that you all get together. That's also really fine. And so emphasize that you're working across interest groups, tags, etc. We want that emphasis in your abstracts as well. And finally, inclusivity. It's not a dirty word. It's one of these things that we want to make sure that you're inviting contributors across projects from all different kinds of backgrounds. Maybe you want to actually sponsor an up-and-coming contributor to your work and to your project, and you can sponsor them and get them to co-present with you as a seasoned contributor yourself. That's also something that could be really cool. So inclusivity is also something we're looking for. Now, what we're not looking for, this absolutely happened this summit. Please do not use your status as a maintainer or a contributor to push your niche little project as a CFP submission at the Maintainer Summit. This is not cool. I don't want to hear about it. They don't want to hear about it. These around you probably don't want to hear about it. But come and talk about it at the coffee break with someone, sure. But as a CFP, this is not cool. So no status chasing with your own project, with your own niche projects. We want you talking about the work that's happening in CNCF. Second, we don't want you to reuse abstracts that aren't relevant to this audience, as we mentioned. That happens all the time. I'm also a program committee member a long time for Cloud Native Rejects. I have seen the same abstracts across several submissions across different conferences this year. So make sure that you're actually reworking these abstracts too. And then finally, don't half-ass your submission. I've absolutely read 1 or 2 word abstracts before, and then I'm supposed to completely understand the context. Even if I do, I'm going to reject your proposal. We are going to reject your proposal because this crew won't understand it either, and that's what's actually going to be pushed out over to the schedule here. So that's a couple of things that we wanted to share. Of course, if you've got questions, please ask the 3 of us. We are happy to answer any of them around CFP submissions. You've got a bit of time until December, and then you get a break for the holidays. So summit hasn't finished yet, time to prepare for the summit. All right, we also need your feedback about this summit too. We are always trying to improve. This is the first full year that we've been kind of pushing the larger program. We piloted the Maintainer Summit in India, which went really well, which is why we went all out. Hi, Bill. We went all out to make this summit as great as we can be, but we really want your feedback. We do read this, so no curse words, please. No being unkind, but be critical if you wish. That's okay. Give us your critical feedback, help us improve, help us make this event for you, by you.
And fill out a survey. And I'm super happy we had over 120 submissions for the London feedback form, which is the best thing that we ever had from a percentage perspective for anything. Please keep this up.
All right, and then we're going to go through just the last part of the agenda for today. We will have some awards and closing remarks for later on after the rest of the sessions are done, plus the group photo at 5:15, as Mario mentioned, and then the reception starts at 5:30. I do want to give a quick shout out on the awards section. Mario and I will be presenting them later, and I do want to, in advance, shout out, other projects should submit people for awards. You will see that it's going to be very Kubernetes filled, unfortunately. Other projects out there, we want your award recipients for the good work they're doing in projects too, and we want to platform them here as well. All right. And with that, I'd like to actually invite Daniel up from the CNCF, who's going to give a couple of updates.
Thank you. Thank you. Is this one on? Can you hear me? All right, good. All right, hi, my name is Daniel Crook. I represent the projects team at the CNCF staff. I've got all of our friends here that you know and love. So we're here to make sure you're successful as project maintainers at the CNCF. So we've got a couple of updates since London. We've got a couple more partnerships that we put in place, one of which we're just finalizing right now is GitHub Copilot. So folks will get enterprise licenses. Ihor, he's around here somewhere. You can go talk to him. He's got all the details there. We also have credits from Akamai. They acquired Linode. You can check that out. It's pretty important, too, because we sunset the community cluster, which was what we had on Equinix bare metal. So this is a great replacement for it. And, of course, the Oracle Cloud credits as well, which have bare metal within there, as well as good stuff for AI. We also have a new partnership with Docker. So they have a new sponsored open source program. Request access through the service desk, and Ihor can connect you as well to that team, get that set up. In June, we launched version 4 of LFX Insights at Open Source Summit. So I encourage you to check that out. There's a lot more details. It's always been great for looking at the project health, looking at your maintainer community, your organizational dependency. But they got some great stuff in there now, too, where you can embed charts, show things within your own presentation, so pulling out charts and whatnot from within there. Rian has been leading a redevelopment of the community calendar. It used to be something where you'd send a request to Service Desk, we'd go to Google Calendar, go fix that. But now it's self-serve through the LFX Project Control Center. So Rian can hook you up. Yes, it's important. Listen, oh man, those updates. All right, and George has been leading something really cool with a chatbot, not just another chatbot, a very specific project-focused CNCF one. So go check out ask.cncf.io. It's been loaded up with the conference information, upcoming events, things like that. Our friends at Dosu have been great partners to get us there. If you know Taylor, he's back in the picture. And we launched a new site, so contribute.cncf.io. Go check that out. It's under development. We're bringing over content from the old site, but that's going to be your one place to find all this stuff, including a blog that goes into details on all of those things I just mentioned. And finally, we also have a maintainer survey. We do this twice a year, so please do snap that QR code. It helps us understand what we're doing well, what we're terrible at, and how to set our priorities for 2026. So we really, really need you to go fill that out. We read it too, be honest, let us know how we're doing. So with that, have a great event, and find all of us around if you need any help with your projects. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Daniel didn't do it, and he just gave out a whole bunch of names. So really quickly, the projects team. No. Rian, can you stand up? So if you need to find Rian. George. Thank you. Ihor, are you in here, or are you out there? I don't, he's traveling. Okay, Bob. He didn't say your name, but Bob's important. And Robert. All right, did I miss anybody? Jiffy, sorry Jiffy, but Jiffy's out there. All right, Jiffy's out there, you can find Jiffy. Okay, and then really quickly on this contribute.cncf.io. All right, there's a lot of cleanup going on. I can't find anything in GitHub. I just want to admit that right now. That's okay, because they're working on the cleanup. And so a little bit of patience, a little bit more patience. This is, the work that they've done on the website is amazing. The work that they are, there's an airplane taking off. Okay, moving on. So the word of the day is patience. Okay. Now, we are rolling off some of the program chairs for Maintainer Summit, so we do need you. It's Natalie. It's Natalie. We admit it. She's done. So if you're interested, please come find us. Put your name in the hat. And we'd love to work with you for Amsterdam. There will be other Maintainer Summits in APAC, and I don't have all of those, so TBD.
Maybe to add to this, so the idea is that we follow the same structure as we follow the chairing for a KubeCon, which means that you go in as a chair for 3 maintainer summits, which is Europe, North America, Europe, or North America, Europe, North America, and then you basically graduate off. So I will leave after Amsterdam, and Karina will leave after Salt Lake City. Yeah, it's Salt Lake City, if you haven't read it yet.
And remember, I do live in Salt Lake City, so if you're ready to go skiing, we're back. Okay, thank you.